what I really wanted to talk about on this video is mostly like mostly games we've been playing. Now, this is a loosely used term with the two of these chodes.
Loosely? Nothing loose about me.
Except his ass.
Except for my women.
I'll leave that to individual interpretation. But neither of them actually. Steven has gamed more recently than Richard.
That's the sad thing. I hate buying games. I love games. I love buying them, but I play them for like an hour and then
It's actually funny. We were talking about this earlier. Days Gone was the next game that you were thinking about buying. And he was talking to me earlier today, and he straight up said, I really want to buy Days Gone, but I have this bad feeling that I'm going to play it for 20 minutes and then put it away and never pull it out again. And I was like, well, usually when he does that, that's how I score a free game. But ultimately, games that we've been playing. The last game that Richard played was Breath of the Wild. Did you ever actually finish that?
Yeah, I finished it a couple of different times just for...
Oh, you actually beat it multiple times.
Well, it doesn't take you back to the beginning of the level. That's the thing. It doesn't really take you back to the beginning of the level. It continues on through the game.
See, I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I just picked up my Switch, as you guys saw in the previous video. So I'm gonna be taking a crack at Breath of the Wild soon.
The most recent one that I bought, and like I said, that's exactly what happened, was I ended up buying the Division 2.
Oh, you actually bought it?
Yeah, I bought it, and then, like I said, but I played it for 2 hours, and it's been 4 days since I've looked at it last.
Right. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I have it, particularly with the PS4. But it's more particularly with my handheld game systems. I will put a game in, start it up, get through the startup menu, and then I realize I don't actually really want to play this game. So then I exit out, and I put a different game in, and I don't really want to play that game either. So then I get to, and I don't know if I've actually told any of you this or not. I don't know if I've actually mentioned it on the channel, but I'm a collector. I collect games and game systems, so I have more games and game systems than either of these two.
I actually did that the other night. I put in Overwatch, turned it on, got all booted up, turned it off, put in Kingdom Hearts, started up Kingdom Hearts, got to the loading screen, I'm like, no. Went to Apex, played Apex for like 30 seconds, I'm like,
I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Breath of the Wild, you've heard Richard talk about it previously. Pretty overall, like, relatively well-run game, I guess. Not the worst.
I liked it, and I don't know, has Link's Awakening? No, which one's the newest one coming out?
The newest one that I saw coming out was a revamp of Link's Awakening, which, as we were talking earlier today,
I'm actually interested in playing that.
It's the third revamp of Link's Awakening.
But the graphics look amazing.
The graphics, dude, they have this, like, Toy Story look.
It's a down view, if I remember
correctly. Link's Awakening, so the original Link's Awakening was a straight downward view.
Down.
And the DX edition was a straight downward view. This one is actually a little bit of a tilt.
Like I said, but it's still technically, it's...
Yeah.
The previews that I saw for it are still technically a top-down view.
But the animation is, what was that? There was no MTV TV show where it was like Clay Fighters or something.
Oh,
like Marilyn Manson
versus Celebrity Death Fight.
You're talking about the
Celebrity Death Fight.
It
reminds me of that. It's not in the same tier, but it reminds me of that.
It's straight up Pixar,
like claymation. Like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Level, which wasn't Pixar. Alright, so we got Richards on that. Steven. I know it's been a minute. Steven took a personal vacation, spent some time off doing his own thing, hung out, actually, From his story,
needed a mental health week.
a mental health week. Yeah, because you're an SJW, you fucking liberal. Look at that hair.
All we gotta do now
that
is put a little
that hair was a lot
grease
harder
it,
than I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be like super soft. Apparently, he gels it, or
That's not jail.
something.
Sure, we'll call it gel.
Okay.
We're gonna call it jail.
But the last game that you were frequently playing was Kingdom Hearts, right?
It's Kingdom Hearts and Apex Legends.
So if you noticed in one of our previous videos, he started to talk about Kingdom Hearts, and I kind of shut him down because I was hoping to give him a platform where he'd have an opportunity to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. But I didn't feel like that was the video to do it. So
I
what
want to
will
know
Kingdom
about
Hearts
Apex.
fans?
I'm really interested.
Let's hit the brakes on Apex.
All right.
Let's hit Kingdom Hearts first.
We
Kingdom
talked
Hearts
about
3.
Kingdom Hearts.
Now, you know, minus Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories was garbage. But 1 was a great game.
Fantastic.
And that was before Disney became the devil.
Yeah.
Then 2 came out, and that was, they added so many combat features in. And what would you say improved from number 2 to number 3?
So, if you've played Kingdom Hearts in the past, it's kind of stale, I guess you could say. Kind of, you just straightforward combat, swing, you aim, you shoot your magic.
And you go area from area doing the exact same thing. You go area from area just killing the bad guys, and
so this is
we move on.
This is still that, but in this game, like in the most recent Final Fantasy games, they've added a free flow combat system.
Oh, like I forget what the first Final Fantasy game to do it was, but it was for PS3.
Yeah.
Where it was a live action combat style instead of the turn based, which even Kingdom Hearts wasn't ever a turn based.
No.
But
this is
they
a
added a
little
real
more,
free flow to it.
this is a little bit more lively than even the other Kingdom Hearts games, where you're bouncing from enemy to enemy to enemy to enemy, and you just keep rotating around basically.
Do the skills work to your advantage in that, or are some of them kind of rough?
Others,
Some are rough.
Others are very smooth. The nice thing about this one, it's something they've never done in any other Kingdom Hearts game. So, as you all know, you get a Keyblade from each world you beat.
Typically. Yeah. Not always, but pretty much.
But so these Keyblades, as you charge them up through combat, you can change their form.
So you can like upgrade your weapon.
Yeah. Well, kind of. It's not really an upgrade. It's just a change, a mode change. So currently,
But does it give you different advantages?
Yes. So the current one I'm using is
I just realized that I'm basically interviewing him.
So
I feel like an idiot, or at least an asshole.
I mean, it works. I can't remember where it came from. But so it's a more magical based Keyblade.
Right.
When you charge it up and you transform it, it turns into a couple pistols. Dual pistols.
Oh, like Leon had the gunblade.
Yeah. This
gun
turns literally into 2 pistols, and basically you can flow around the map, shooting multi-projectiles.
Like number 2 had the different forms where you had the different mobilities. This one has the. Alright.
And so they're target seekers.
Sorry, I just realized that the audio was still going from the Smash Bros. Game. I had to cancel it out.
Oh, so as you go through, so I also have
actually
one.
Changed the lighting on the camera frame.
You did. The Toy Story, Disney Pixar.
Right.
Their Keyblade is a more attack based.
Too fat to reach down there with my leg folded.
Is a very much an attack based Keyblade when you beat that map. When it's charged and it transforms, it turns into a giant ass hammer.
Quick question: Is it different than the keychains? Because you remember Kingdom
Was
Hearts
that-
2, you had the keychains.
I thought that was 4. No, why do I keep thinking 4? God, maybe
I don't
it
know.
was
That
2.
they just put out Kingdom Hearts 3,
Yeah.
so you're... I don't know, maybe he's a Reptoid. Time traveler.
I'm a time traveler. 4 sucked. Just let me tell you now, don't waste your time buying it. It was crap.
No, in Kingdom Hearts 2, you were able to attach different key chains to your Keyblade. You remember that?
Yeah.
That would just give them different little things.
Yeah, it
Is the
was
morphed
2.
ability different than that?
Yes. So this is specific to each Keyblade.
Alright.
Like I said, when you charge up the Toy Story Keyblade, it turns into a giant ass fucking boost hammer like Reinhardt's hammer.
Nice.
And
Reinhardt from Overwatch, for anybody who doesn't know who
Yeah.
or what Reinhardt is.
and you can do an Earth Shatter.
An Earth Shatter.
Yeah.
So, in Overwatch,
It's an
every
area
character
based.
has a special ability, and Reinhardt, the German, does a hammer slam to the ground. It's called Earth Shatter, and it stuns everybody that it hits.
This does a very similar
Very similar.
attack.
Um,
It's been a lot of fun playing it. Seeing how different what did the fucking Mount Olympus Keyblade turn into? That one was fucking cool too.
yeah, the Hercules level.
Yeah,
All right, well, so go ahead and marinate on that. Richard wanted to talk about Apex Legends,
I just
and
never played it.
so now we're on to me.
I think I'm
My-
better than you now.
You have to remember I'm divided between 2
I know.
game
That's
systems.
fair enough.
So
you on?
Now, is Apex the one where you're the ships?
No.
No.
What is that one called?
that was Dreadnought,
Dreadnought.
and that was a lot
Okay.
of fun,
That was
and
an
then the
okay
servers died, and
Seriously?
that broke
Is
my
it
heart.
gone?
Yeah, they're done. You can log on to Dreadnought, and
It'll go
sometimes you'll get into a match within 20 minutes.
Another times you're.
Other times it's 45 minutes, and
Wow.
you still haven't gotten into a match, which breaks my heart because that was a great game.
This is
Steven
a
used
game.
to play that
Oh,
game with
lots
me.
of fun.
It was a lot of fun. But games that I'm currently playing now, as we had done in the previous video where I just got my Nintendo Switch, I went out and I bought Sid Meier's Civilization 6, which
That's Roman numerals for you people out there that don't know what that looks like.
how many fingers does it take for you to get a cock in your mouth? But
2? Was there?
well, apparently I pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII on it. It'll be out in a couple of days.
Which I'm
When
disappointed.
this video is being recorded,
We'll see.
I downloaded Final Fantasy VII. It will be long out by the time this video comes out. The previous one will probably be the Friday after recording. I downloaded Civ 6. Having a lot of fun with it. Obviously, we played Smash Brothers. But what I'm actually playing, I'm bouncing between Xbox and PlayStation 4. Xbox One and PlayStation 4, playing Realm Royale and Apex Legends. Honestly, I do like Realm Royale. It leaves the feeling that that Fortnite used to.
Yeah.
Very exciting game, very intense, a lot of fun if you're playing it right. If you're doing it wrong, well, then that's on you.
Yeah.
Stop being such a dumbass. But
Be a whiner.
Apex Legends is such a fun game. First-person shooter. Graphics are good for those of you who think that graphics are the only important thing. Honestly, if all you think is graphics are the most important thing, first off, you're probably not going to be watching our channel. And second, you can go fuck yourself. I played a lot of 8-bit video games that were better than a lot of these lifelike
Modern.
3D modern
Excuse me?
bullshit games have been in my life. I really think that storyline is
Storylines.
primary,
Big deal.
but in these Royale games, Apex Legends is fucking amazing.
to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fun.
To be fair. Fucking chest hole.
Doesn't help that you chain smoked almost the whole pack.
Hey, your mom.
Your mom is chain.
Alright, so, back to it. So, Realm Royale has been a lot of fun. Apex Legends. So, anybody who's played Overwatch has a base understanding of
Let's get to it.
Apex Legends.
Get her pattern.
So, Apex is basically a Realm Royale game.
Well, it's
Or
a battle
a Royale game, sorry, not a Realm Royale
It's
game.
a battle royale game. Yeah.
It's a Royale game, but each character has unique skills and unique abilities. So you rush in with, unfortunately,
Only 3
Apex
people.
only allows 3-person teams. You can't do larger or smaller, which is fucking garbage. But
Is that the? Maybe I have seen you play it. I don't mean to interrupt, but is that the one where you can kind of spawn like force fields and shit like that? I remember you playing one.
I
Somebody was
haven't
running around with like an axe or something like that.
I haven't ever played Realm Royale or Apex
Okay,
around here.
Never mind then. Okay.
So
It must have been
if
something
you
completely
do
different.
know it, it's not for me. But Apex, you drop in a team of
Airdrop.
3.
Which is nice.
The airdrop is actually really good.
I love the airdrop.
If you stick together as a team, you can't cover as much ground.
It's harder.
You really can't.
It's harder to calculate your drop.
As an individual, you can make more distance, and you can be more precise.
Yeah.
In your drop. Richard, I'll show you later tonight what I mean. Giggity.
Yeah, I'll show you.
But Apex is actually it's a lot of fun. You drop in, you find your guns, you can find your upgrades for guns like different stocks, different magazines, things
And to
like
be
that.
honest, you have to be quick about it.
You have to.
Because if you don't and you get a shitty drop,
And
you are fucked.
you have to pay attention to your character's hitbox, your individual mobility,
Also,
cover.
when you're dropping in, watch your enemies.
Definitely.
Because if you're not, they will catch you off guard so quickly. And
What he's trying to say is you don't want to drop in somewhere and think you're alone.
No.
Just to find
Never.
out in the first 30 seconds of the game that you are not in fact alone.
And they got weapons first.
So it's not don't drop into heavy populated areas. It's pay attention. Make sure you know that if somebody else is dropping in,
You might not want to know where they are.
you know that they're there. You know they're somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many of you guys have played Fortnite, but it's definitely been an eye-opener playing Fortnite back when I did, which was 6 updates ago. It was a pretty new game.
We quit playing around season 5.
Yeah.
It's season 8 now.
And when did we start playing? Season 2?
Season 2.
Season 2. I used to actually get wins on Fortnite.
I think we got a few here and there.
And yeah, it's garbage now. I keep hearing people say that Apex is gonna be the Fortnite killer.
Yeah, season
I
8
hope
is killing Fortnite. I've heard it is the most boring thing, and they have fucked up
Well,
the
you
map
combined-
so bad.
Well, play now. It's like
season-
everything. You know, Generation Z has a attention span of like 8 seconds. So it's like it's
Hey.
cool while it's going.
You know what? I'm a little tired of you telling me that this generation
No,
has
that's
an attention
millennials.
span
I'm talking about Gen Z.
of-
not
Wait, what were you
millennials.
talking about?
Gen Zs,
Exactly.
not millennials.
That's
Sorry, I
just,
lost track of the
that's just
conversation.
because you were an ex-stoner, bud. That's not because
No,
your generation.
no. Maybe he is a Gen Z.
No.
His attention span like died out during the conversation. He's like,
Huh?
Huh?
The point is, if you can stick with them, the games that I've been playing have been Realm Royale, which I just got my first win the other day, and Apex Legends, and they're a lot of fun, and they're still in the phase where they aren't unbalanced yet.
Apex,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Apex Legends, I know they have more coming for it.
Well, they just released another character.
They did. Did they?
Yeah. So there were 2 characters on the screen that you couldn't play unless you bought. They just released another one.
Did they?
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know how long ago because it's been. I had a really rigorous work week.
2 or 3 days, because I played it not too long ago.
Oh well, I can't vouch for any of that. All I can say is I had a rigorous work week, and I played it last night with a friend, and there's a third character.
Yeah, it had been the last 3 days,
purchase.
3 or 4 days.
So I mean, they're giving it. I'm sorry about the light change that keeps happening. What's going on is we have the TV pulled up with
The Switch.
my Nintendo Switch broadcasting up on the TV, and every once in a while it dies, or not dies, but it goes into like a dim mode or rest mode, and it's affecting the light.
Do you know what the new character does? By chance?
Yes.
No.
Please don't ask me to elaborate.
No, I just wanted to think.
I've seen it, but
Well,
also been drinking most
Google.
of the day. Yeah, Google. Google's the thing. So, those are games that we've been playing recently. I also played Pokemon Quest. I think I'm the only person in the group that's played Pokemon Quest.
I think I downloaded a demo for it and never got around to playing it.
I don't know, I really don't actually think
Octane.
Octane, yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Where's Boost?
In my pants.
Oh, you wish.
Oh, that was well played. No, I played Pokemon Quest for probably about 15-20 minutes. I don't honestly think I can give a solid review.
On what? The Quest?
On Pokemon Quest. I don't feel like I've played it enough to actually know what the game is about. However, couple of days from when this video is being recorded, Final Fantasy VII is going to be launching on the Nintendo Switch. About 3 days, I think.
Which, it's kind
He's
of...
a healer.
Is he?
Swift Mend, Stem, and Launchpad.
Oh.
Ooh, like Launchpad McQuack?
Oh, that's great.
Now who's dating who here?
Right? How old are you, Richard?
Oh, about
Don't.
176.
He's slow, but he has a lot of health.
I'll still take Lifeline every day. Okay, so Steven and I have both played Apex Legends. Who is your favorite character, Steven?
I have to give it to fucking what's her name? God damn it,
Bangalore?
Bangalore. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I think Bangalore is one of the best characters is because really you can pick up really any weapon off the ground and
you have advantage with it.
Yeah. You really can't go wrong with Bangalore. She's kind of your overall or your.
She's the jack of every trade.
Yeah. Jack of all trades in that game.
And she has the airstrike, which is fucking nice.
If you want to get away, she has the smoke bombs.
Yes, she
So
does.
if you feel like a chicken at that moment, you think that
you hit the smoke bomb and you put a cloud of smoke between you and the enemy. And the airstrike, basically, she gets to call in a pretty damn close to instant kill strike from aerial.
If you feel like the opposite team that is shooting at you has an advantage over you.
Same with the airstrike. If you feel like they don't have a ceiling over them, like they're in the open, yeah, you can pretty much wreck their team.
Yeah.
Me,
Especially if they're clustered. Spacing.
spacing is a thing. Me, I like Lifeline. I get a shield when I revive my teammates. I don't usually play the healer. You can ask Steven. On Overwatch,
He's not much of a support.
On Overwatch, I'm garbage support. I am much better playing a tank. My mains are, what are they? Orisa, D.Va.
He Reinhardt's Divas and he Zarya. Those are his three well used.
And I have savaged an entire team as Zarya.
Yeah.
But I've also savaged an entire team as Mercy, so. That was back before they did the update where she can res individuals. That was back when she used to res
a whole team.
A whole team. I actually have the full video. One of these days I'll have to post. It's about a 7-second video.
Did you res a whole
Maybe
team?
10-second video. No, whereas D.Va, I blasted 6 or 5 of their 6 teammates with D.Va's ult. And the teammate that I didn't get was Mercy. She rezzed their whole team. Have I never shown you that video? It's amazing.
I was there.
There, Orisa drops a shield, and I come in with my D.Va mech on ult, and I drop the ult so it lands right inside of the fucking Orisa shield. And BLAM! Take out 5 members on their team. I thought I got the full team wipe. And that's when the Mercy showed up. And she, at the time, was allowed to res the entire team. And she rezzed her entire team. We still won. Because Steven can attest to this. When he's playing Junkrat, and when I'm playing D.Va, we're not fucking around.
And actually, it's changed since then.
Oh, yeah, you're not much of a Junkrat anymore.
I mean, I can still pull it out. It takes a couple rounds to get my Junkrat back into shape. But I'm a Moira main now. And I'm not much of a Moira main.
You want a healer that never heals?
I'm your man.
Yeah.
I'm your DPS Moira. I know
actually he does incredibly well. There have been times when we had a DPS heavy team, and I come in as Reinhardt, and
that one tank made it too.
He has don't fluff my fucking ego too much.
I'm not, but
he comes out with 37 kills, which back when I started, 37 kills was kind of common. It wasn't that hard to come across, but now.
Oh my God.
37 kills, that's not easy.
No.
And here, my Moira comes out with 37 kills.
And 3 gold.
Yeah. And the only gold he didn't get was
healing.
No, not healing. What was the one that you did? It was damage, not damage mitigated. Damage blocked.
Yeah. The
only time that I've ever beaten him on a gold when he's playing Moira, I was playing Reinhardt, and I got gold on damage blocked. He is not fucking around.
No.
You do piss me off.
I've gotten better with my Moira healing. I have. I've learned to more support with Moira. I've literally sat on a point or on a cart, and all I did was heal the whole time. And I played the role Moira is mostly supposed to play as a healer. But usually I like to play my DPS Moira on something like Nupani, which is the African based map.
Right.
That's one of my favorite places to just go balls to the wall with Moira as a DPS.
But I play Reinhardt every time we hit what's that city called?
Are you talking about
little German town?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Racist.
It's a town in Germany.
Yeah. You cock.
So no, it's
You
not.
just can't say stuff.
I
like
can
that
bald.
anymore.
I can bald.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what do
Sorry,
I-
I hit you kind of hard there.
What do I like to play on Alkenvold? I'm a Junkrat.
You give me either a Moira or a Junkrat.
It's
It's typically a Junkrat. I'll give you that. It's
Yeah.
typically a Junkrat. But occasionally he'll give me a Moira. And
So
he's
anything
the
like a
only
rain
Moira
drop?
that I've ever played with that knows what the fuck they're doing on Eichenwald. He knows what rooms to launch his balls into.
yeah. It's
What
the
gaps to
joke.
launch his balls into and what gaps not to launch his balls into.
I like to call them gashes.
Gashes.
It's like 2017.
Moira,
Smash the Gash 2016.
Moira, her secondary fire is a
That was
damage,
a Letter Kenny reference.
a damage orb.
Think?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we might have taken creative license on it.
But
But
it's a damage orb and a healing orb. And to support the team right, there are certain places where you'll want to send them to be the most effective for team or as your damage orb. And I have found most of the places where they're most effective.
it's been good. This is a bad idea, boys. Like and subscribe.
Ring that bell.
If you like what we're doing, yeah, ring that bell. If not, then go fuck yourself. Oh yeah, full on fist yourself.
I
as
have
far as
rang
I
that
can.
bell. You should too.
I'll ring your fucking bell. Sorry. But I think that's it from us.
Yeah.